Metabo HPT came out with a new 36-volt, 1 1/8 inch rotary hammer. This guy weighs in at 7 pounds, so it's nice, lightweight, easy to use overhead. You have the ability to just drill. You can move this over to drill and hammer, or you can use the hammer mode only if you'd like to chip away at something. This is a very small setup, very easy to use. We're gonna go through this guy top to bottom. Stay tuned. As with any Metabo HPT multi-volt tool, you can use the battery or you can use the corded adapter if you'd like longer runtime. In this case, we're using the 4 amp hour battery and we're out in 3-degree weather drilling in some concrete. We're gonna start basically at a 9/16 inch drill bit and drop our way down. Just look at performance, and while we're looking at performance, I'll go over some specs. This is an SDS Plus shank, so you can use SDS Plus or SDS bits in it. It is a brushless motor. It has a no-load RPM of 1100. It also has an impact rate of 0 to 4300 BPM. You have an impact energy of 2.2 foot-pounds or 3 joules. It does have what they call a RFC, or Reactive Force Control. So that's gonna notice if you're binding up at all, and if the tool starts to move in that bind, it's going to shut off the motor to try to save you from any injury. You have a capacity of 1 1/8 in concrete. Usually when we take that 1 1/8, we cut that in half and say that, you know, that's going to be your average. So that's why we wanted to stay at 9/16 and below. You can get into steel up to 1/2 inch and wood at 1 1/4. You do have the different modes of operation there, and it allows you to do multiple things with a much smaller rotary hammer, which I think is always cool. You have the 4 amp hour battery that comes with this in the kit, and a tool length of 14.5 inches and a total tool weight with the battery of 9.3 pounds, which I think is still pretty light and it's easy to use over your head. There is an attachment you can get to put on this rotary hammer that would allow you to have some dust collection, and it sure would be nice today as we're getting a lot of dust out of these holes, but realistically, even if I had it, I wouldn't want to put it on here because you wouldn't be able to see as much of the performance. So I leave that stuff off just so you can see how quickly this drill is going in. And the performance is nothing to complain about. Everything here works good. The vibrations that you feel in your hands are very, very minimal. You have a 2-finger trigger in the back. It can also be used as a 1-finger trigger if you'd like. Either way, it's comfortable. Everything is rubber coated, so even once this thing gets covered in cement dust, whatever else you're drilling through, it's going to be easy to hang on to with bare hands or with gloves. Now, the one thing that I could maybe say about this kit is that you have a fairly large case when you have a very small rotary hammer, and then you drop it in the case, which has a ton of room for multiple different things. You still end up with a very, very large kit. So this case makes this feel and look like it's a much larger rotary hammer. But the reality is it's still quite small, and it gives you a lot of room inside the case to put either more batteries, different drill bits, or anything else that you'd like to put inside. So overall, the case is nice because I can put a lot more stuff in it, but it is harder just to throw in your truck if you wanted it inside. Overall, absolutely love that we're getting smaller tools with more power. I think that in itself is something that is speaking to technology, and we're getting the ability to use lighter tools to do jobs over our heads that just give us that more comfortable feeling and cause less injury. The fact that this would be able to use over your head and also would be able to pick up on the fact that, hey, we're binding and it's gonna turn things off, is gonna be saving people's injuries or saving people's time away from the job and giving you the ability to make more money. So something like this to me is awesome. Always interested in hearing what you think about these new tools. This tool does come with a 1-year warranty on the tool, and then you have a 2-year warranty on the battery, which is a little different than some of Metabo HPT tools that come with a lifetime guarantee. I was a little bit surprised to see that. What's your thoughts? Leave them below. As always, we appreciate your time watching the video. Give us a like, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.